The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Going to return this from the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Again, brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now a run on 1st down. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early. This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. 20-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Moore going in motion. In the red zone now. He'll drop. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Panthers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. extra point by Patterson is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. This is taken at the 25. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Tight end going in motion here. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
He'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Moore going in motion. Back to the air one more time. Now he'll air one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Moore going in motion. Throwing now on third and long. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Patterson's kick is good. And the Panthers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. His throw left side is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They'll go play action with May. A pass taken in by Miller. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Here's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's second and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They only need a yard. And it's fourth down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll stay on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Moore going in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And that is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him, certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, the biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw now, May. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
May to throw on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This time they stay on the ground. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
13, Saints nothing.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
May now on first and 10. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and
10. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man, left side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, New Orleans.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10. 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
That's another 6. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. May going to look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Third down and 9.
Throwing now is May. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end motioning left here. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 37 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are... Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. A tight end in motion now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's a 3rd and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going. It's May. That's going to be caught. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession. But after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to...
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Taking off. And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. This will be a Saints first down, as he's got this up to the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll go right and find his running back. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 44-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, May hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's 4th down.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
35-yard line. That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. To throw on 1st down is May. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And the Panthers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.